There are more than 1 million more Puerto Ricans who live on the U.S. mainland than live on the island of Puerto Rico. And they come here at an average of 230 people a day. So the question is, should they stay? Should they be here forever? Should we make Puerto Rico our 51st state? Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, and that puts it in a strange place. On one hand, Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, they have American passports, but on the other hand, the whole voting thing is messed up. If you live in Puerto Rico, then you can't vote in the U.S. presidential election. But if you move to the mainland, then you can vote in the U.S. presidential election. And it even gets weirder. If you live in the mainland, but you've never been to Puerto Rico, but you decide to move to Puerto Rico, then immediately you can't vote in the U.S. presidential election. Puerto Rico is like a voting Bermuda Triangle. Now, if Puerto Rico wants to become a state, who gets to decide that? Well, ultimately, Congress has to let them in. But the question is, what do Puerto Ricans want? In 2012, in a non-binding referendum to test the waters out, 54% of Puerto Ricans rejected their status as a U.S. territory, and 61% of Puerto Ricans said they favored statehood. But apparently for some people, that wasn't a clear enough indication that Puerto Rico wanted to be a state. But now, 10 years into a recession, Puerto Rico is deep in debt with high unemployment and a per capita income that is half of that of the U.S. mainland. So statehood, and the opportunities that come with it, is back on the table. But I talked to a lot of Puerto Ricans on the mainland in Puerto Rico, and I didn't really get a general consensus of what people wanted to do. Should Puerto Rico be a state? Should it stay as a territory?
I think independence would be the way to go.
I think it should fight to be its own independent country.
There needs to be a path forward. I am pro-statehood.
I don't know.
Puerto Ricans will get another shot at statehood with referendums this year in 2017. And if some of you are thinking, but if we get a 51st state, what do we do with that extra star on the flag? It's gonna ruin the flag. Don't worry, somebody's already thought about that. Can you tell? Which one is the 51st star? Is it that one? Or is it that one? I think it's that one.